Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys 2 last minute Halloween makeup look ideas. So every time Halloween time rolls around, I say to myself, I'm going to have a very elaborate costume, it's going to be great, but Halloween time rolls around and I don't have a costume prepared. So I've learned to kind of master the art of playing up Halloween when it comes to makeup. So I'm going to share with you guys 2 ideas that I came up with that you could recreate if you are also in a bit of a last minute situation. So one of the looks is going to be more focused on the gold kind of ethereal aspect, and we're going to call her the Golden Goddess. And the other look is going to be a darker, more vampy, sultry look focused on a spider witchy kind of element. That was a very long description, but you guys will see exactly what I mean if you stay tuned until the end. But before I get started, I want to let you guys know that this video is in partnership with CVS Beauty. As you guys know, I am a proud beauty club member, so make sure you guys go ahead and join the beauty club. It is such a great club to be a part of, and it's absolutely free. So first off, I'm going to start on the base. I want to keep it a little bit more glowy and dewy. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. This is one of my favorite, very lightweight but medium to full coverage foundations. I don't think that Golden Goddesses have dark under eyes like I do from lack of sleep. So I'm going to take a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and just lighten up the center of the face as well as any areas that I have additional darkness. This foundation and concealer combo is a match made in literal heaven. I felt like that's a very suitable comparison for the look that we're achieving. But no, seriously guys, they both blend so seamlessly together. I was super excited to show you these very cute nails that I got from Kiss. And these are the Gel Fantasy Ready to Wear Gel Nails. And I think they are limited edition for Halloween. And I'm so excited to put these on. Nails are usually an afterthought for me. So I think that this is a very easy, quick, and effective solution if you're just like me, because I do think that a good set of nails really completes the costume and can really just give it a little bit of an edge. I also love how it comes with the glue so that you are ready to pop them on wherever you are. The reason why I love using a felt tip marker for the brows is because you can really draw on very realistic hairs. And so for this look, I wanted to make it look as effortless and as natural as possible. I'm going to use the Color Stay Brow Shape and Glow. It has this like marker felt tip on one side. So using this felt tip marker, I'm going to start drawing some hairs using upward strokes. And I'm going to be very light with this product. So as I get to the outer part of the brow, I am going to get more horizontal with the strokes because that is how my hair naturally tends to grow. I'm going to prime the lid using the CoverGirl Lid Lockup. This is a really great primer to use because once you apply shadow to it, it's literally not going anywhere. This is the e.l.f. Opposites Attract Eyeshadow Palette. What I really love about this palette is that it's divided kind of into 2 parts. So you have like these warmer, more golden tones on one side, and then on the other side you have cooler, more blue toned eyeshadows on the other. And I'm going to take the shade Happy with this crease brush from e.l.f. By the way, e.l.f. makes so many amazing affordable brushes. So if you're looking to stock up on some good brushes, I highly, highly recommend e.l.f. A lot of the brushes that I have from e.l.f. have seriously outlasted some of my more expensive brushes. They're very durable and just a very great quality. So I'm going to grab the shade Warm, which is this deeper kind of burnt sienna brown, and just focus it on the outer part of the eye. It's almost going to be a little bit of a smoky effect. For the lid, I'm going to take the shade Spicy with my ring finger. There's something about blending with a finger that looks very effortless, and you don't have to be too precise, but it always comes out looking spectacular. I'm going to go in with the Liquid Catsuit eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Rich Witch. It is such a beautiful true gold shimmer liquid shadow, and it's super affordable. I think they are exclusive to Halloween, but I would definitely wear this year round. So I'm just going to pack a considerable amount in the inner corner because I really do want this gold shade to stand out. And then with my ring finger, I'm just going to go ahead and pat that into place. So now I'm pretty much ready to go on to a liquid liner, and I really want to make this pretty bold because I want to give it a very sultry, kind of look into my eyes and hypnotize you kind of vibe. So I'm going to use the Super Slim Infallible Liquid Liner from L'Oreal. It is a 12-hour wear, which is perfect. And I think they also have a really cool set right now where if you buy the liner, you get these really cute cat ears. I'm going to start really precise along the lash line because I don't want to interfere too much with the gold happening in the inner corner. But as I taper out to the outer part, I'm really going to go crazy. For lashes, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. It is a classic and definitely one that I use all year round. I want to start working on the lower part of the eye look, but before I do that, I want to brighten it up a little bit more. So I'm going to add some more concealer to any area that still has more darkness peeking through, and I'm also going to shape the outer part of the eye look. To finish the look off, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Saucy and the shade Warm to give it some more intensity and definition with a precise, detailed eyeshadow brush. The shade Warm, I'm just kind of concentrating it on the outer part of the eye. I want to keep the inner part a little bit more light and airy, but the outer part we want to keep a little bit more sultry. And then I'm also going to layer a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. So now I'm ready to move on to the rest of the complexion, and I want to keep this pretty glowy and bronzy. So I'm going to take the City Bronzer in the shade number 200 with a light fluffy bronzing brush, and I'm going to really pack it on to the cheekbone, forehead, and jawline area. Alright, so next up I'm going to highlight with the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter. I love this highlighter for a very intense glow, and for this look we really want to glow. We want to bring that inner golden goddess out and make it radiate as much as we can. I'm going to take a little bit onto the cheekbone, the brow bone, and just above the brow bone. I think the only thing that I'm really missing is a little bit more gold into the look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit shadow that we use on the inner corner in Rich Witch, and I'm going to pop it right on top of that Mega Glow highlighter from Wet n Wild. For the lips, I want to keep it pretty light and nude, so I'm going to use the Super Stay 24-Hour Color from Maybelline. This is in the shade 230 Absolute Taupe. To give the lips a little bit more definition and contour, I'm going to use the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Maison. And I'm just going to focus that on the outer corner and perimeters of the lip. You want to make sure to really blend those two together because if you don't, it can get pretty 90s pretty quick. And then on top of that, I'm going to pop a little bit of Rich Witch just to really tie all of the golden elements in the look together. Okay, so we're almost done, but I feel like the last key thing that I need is a little bit of gold leaf action on the face. So to act as an adhesive and to set the entire face of makeup, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. I think I'm going to apply it on top of the highlight and into the hairline. You know what, you guys? I think I'm going to pop a little bit on the inner corner as well, just a few flecks in here to kind of tie this whole gold foil situation together. So I went ahead and straightened my hair off of camera because I wanted a very sleek, very sophisticated look. So I figured that straight hair all around would be a great option. So I have this gold starry headband, which I feel like would be a very great addition. So I'm just going to pop it right almost in the center. Actually, I'm going to bring it a little bit more forward. I'm going to take these front pieces of hair and just kind of twist them towards the back and pin them at the back of my hair. And that is the completed look. Of course, you guys are always welcome to add your own twists to it and personalize it to make it your own, but I'm really happy with how it came out, and honestly, I would definitely wear this for a Halloween party. So now that we have kind of completed this look, we are ready to move on to look number 2. Honestly, just stay tuned and you guys will see exactly how the look will turn out. Okay guys, so I am back and barefaced and ready to start look number 2. But before I get started on the makeup, this time I want to go in and apply the nails first. And I'm so excited about these because these are also the Kiss Gel Fantasy nails, but these are a black matte stiletto nail. If you're looking for a very good long wear matte foundation, look no further than the Maybelline Super Stay foundation. This one is a full coverage matte foundation and my shade is number 112 Natural Ivory. And with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, you guys know the drill. I'm honestly obsessed with it. So I'm just going to dot once underneath the eyes. A little bit is all you need with this concealer. So I'm just going to take this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Stick in Oaks on You. I'm contouring right by the cheekbones, by the hairline, and just underneath the jawline. But I do want to make this a little bit cooler and not so warm because I really do want to continue sculpting the face. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Contour Palette, and I'm going to take this deeper, kind of cooler contour shade and just pop that right over the Wet n Wild contour. And lastly, for blush, I want something a little bit peachy just to add a little bit of life to the look. So this is the Burt's Bees Blush with Bamboo in the shade Bare Peach. Just a little bit on the chin, on the tip of the nose, and along the forehead as well. And just to set everything in place, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I'm going to do a light dusting of this with a face powder brush just to make sure that everything is blended in and set. Since we are going to be working with darker shadows on the lid, I'm going to pack a lot more of that powder underneath the eye area. Just in case there is fallout, I can easily just dust it off. And I also love the brightness that this powder gives underneath the eyes. Now we are ready to move on to the brows, and for the brows I'm going to use the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Pencil. I'm just going to make the brows a little darker than I would usually make them. To groom the hairs in place and make sure that they are set for the whole night, I'm going to use the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Mascara in the shade Brownie Browns. So now we're ready to start on the eyes, and for the eyes I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Multi-Stick in the color black and just start to lay a black base to create the smoky eye. And as you guys can see, just with the finger, it's already blending out so well. For the end of the eye, I want to kind of like wing it out, so I'm just gonna start smudging it towards the outer part. And just because we lost a little bit of that darkness, I'm gonna go back in with the multi-stick just to bring it back in. So now with the brush that we use for concealer, I don't have anything on this guy. I'm gonna go in and just blend the edges. Now we are ready to go into our e.l.f. Opposites Attract eyeshadow palette. So to set the eyeshadow base in place, I'm going to use the shade Genuine, which is this matte black shadow. And with a dense eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go ahead and pack that black onto the lid. And I want to give the black a little bit more of a teal finish. So I'm going to take the shade Wise, which is this beautiful like emerald teal green, and just pack it all over the black. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's giving that black shadow such a beautiful green finish. So now I'm going to add a little bit of glitter and texture to the look using the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Bon Appetit. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I swear that is how it's spelled. And I'm going to just add a little bit of that glitter into the inner corner, much like we did with the first look, and just blend it out. Now I want to add a little bit of black glitter, so I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Glitter Palette in the shade Heavy Metal. This one is a limited edition one for Halloween. And I'm just going to take this black silver glitter right over here and just pack it on to the lid. Next up, we are ready to build the wing. And for the wing, I want to make it pretty sharp and extend it very, very far out, but still make it very thin, and I'll show you guys why in just a second. But I really love the NYX Epic Ink Liner for work like this. If you happen to make a mistake, just take a clean makeup wipe and just drag that line out. And then with the liner, I'm also going to draw on a few false lashes on the lower lash line. And to line the lash line, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Multi-Stick once again and just glide it on the waterline. I really want a wide-eyed kind of spidery effect on the lashes, so I really want to pack on as much volume and length as possible. I'm going to use the NYX On The Rise mascara for the lashes. I'm going to apply these lashes from Kiss in this limited edition Halloween style. It's called Felis, and they're very winged out towards the outer part of the eye, so I felt like they would really complement this look super well. Okay, so now that the lashes are on, they look so dramatic, but I feel like they really complete the look. I'm so obsessed with how this is starting to look so far. So now we're going to get pretty artsy, and I'm going to draw on a little cobweb over here with a spider kind of hanging down from it. We're going to go ahead and start drawing a cobweb on the outer part of the eye. And I really want to kind of make it feather out towards the cheekbone. And from there, I'm going to draw a spider hanging down. So by setting your elbow on the table, you can really get more detailed and precise work. So I drew maybe like 6 flared out lines that start from the outer corner of the eye. And from there, I'm going to connect each individual one to start to make it look like a cobweb. And then from this line, I'm going to make a little squiggle that goes maybe down towards the half of my cheek. I'm going to draw a little circle. This is going to be the body of the spider. And then just draw little legs. Last but certainly not least is the lipstick, and for this I found this beautiful color from Wet n Wild in the shade Emerald Envy, and it's basically a turquoise emerald green. This look is almost complete, but since I don't have long jet black straight hair, I'm going to pop on a wig and we will be right back. Okay, you guys, so this is the completed look. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I really especially love the eyeshadow and how glittery it looks. Let me know which of these two looks is your favorite and which one you would wear for Halloween in the comment section down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Again, if you guys want to shop any of the items that I showed you in this video, they will be linked in the description box down below, as well as the link to join the beauty club. Make sure to join the beauty club though, because you are going to be earning a lot of rewards and a lot of extra bucks, so you don't want to miss out on that when you're stocking up this Halloween. And that is pretty much it, you guys. Thank you so much for staying until the end of the video, and I will see you on my next one.